Dark forests, the moon breaking through the clouds, and a howl that chills to the bone. What if the legends are true? What if among us there are those who can transform into ferocious beasts? Today, we dive into the world of werewolves, beings whose mystery has haunted humanity for centuries. These mystical creatures appear in the folklore of different cultures, each with its own unique interpretation of their origin and nature. But who are they really? The earliest mentions of beings capable of transforming into animals date back to ancient times. In Sumerian myths, there are stories of people whom the gods punished by turning them into beasts. In ancient Greece, there is the legend of King Lycaon. He dared to offer Zeus human flesh as a test of his divinity. Enraged, the thunder god cursed Lycaon, transforming him into a bloodthirsty wolf. This is where the word lycanthropy originates, the ability to transform into a beast. In Norse sagas, berserker warriors wore wolf pelts and, according to legend, gained the strength and ferocity of the predator. In Slavic mythology, werewolves were called volkodlaks, people under a curse. They could transform into giant wolves, losing their human mind. In medieval Europe, fear of werewolves was as strong as the fear of witches. People believed that werewolves were servants of the devil, cursed creatures. Witch hunters searched not only for sorceresses, but also for those who could turn into wolves. In the 16th and 17th centuries, trials were held in Europe against alleged werewolves. One of the most famous cases is the story of Gilles Garnier, a French hermit accused of attacking children while in the form of a massive wolf. He was found guilty and burned at the stake. It was believed that the only way to free a werewolf from his curse was to kill him with a silver bullet or a consecrated weapon. A werewolf's bite. This is the most well-known method from movies and books. If a werewolf bites a person, the curse is passed on to them. Witchcraft. In ancient legends, it was believed that witches or shamans could curse people, turning them into wolves. Wearing a wolf pelt. In some Slavic and Norse beliefs, a wolf's pelt had magical properties. Wearing it, a person could take on the form of a beast. Rituals and magic potions. Medieval texts mention potions that allowed one to transform into a beast, but in return, the person's soul would fall into the hands of dark forces. A werewolf's life is an endless struggle with its own nature. At night, especially under the full moon, they lose control of themselves, their mind clouded by the urge to hunt. The full moon became a symbol of transformation, though in some legends, werewolves could shift at any time. It is believed that a werewolf can only be killed by a silver bullet, as silver is a metal of purity, opposing dark magic. Alex is an ordinary college student who travels to an old village to visit his grandmother. His car breaks down in the forest, and he decides to walk to the house. Night, silence, broken only by the rustling in the bushes. Suddenly a long, eerie howl, he freezes. In the distance, between the trees, two glowing yellow eyes stare at him. Reaching the village, Alex notices that the locals are acting strangely. No one goes outside after dark. Windows are boarded up. An old man whispers to him, "Lock your doors at night. Don't look out the window. Don't open the door." That night, Alex hears footsteps outside. Something huge scratches at the wooden walls. Suddenly, there's a knock at the window, not loud, but persistent. He holds his breath, silence, and then a voice. eerily similar to his grandmother's.
Alex, open up. It's me.
But his grandmother is fast asleep in the next room. He doesn't move. There's a sound of claws scraping the floor. He squeezes his eyes shut. Silence. In the morning, Alex steps outside. Deep claw marks are carved into the ground near the house, as if something had dug into the earth with its fangs. He glances at his reflection in the mirror and notices a strange wound on his hand. It looks like a bite. But who bit him? That night, strange dreams haunt him running through the forest, the feeling of the wind, the taste of blood. Soon, he leaves the village, but with each passing day, something changes. At night, the moon calls to him, his skin burns. In the mirror, his pupils dilate, and a primal growl rises in his throat. The end, or just the beginning?